Rondale, Matheus Ornelas from Timeout Brazil. Congratulations for the big pro day you have and for going for the NFL draft. How do you think that the pro day is going to help you during this process? Like a lot of people are talking about it, and that was a really good day for you. How do you think that this pro day can help you on this process for the NFL?
I think for me, most importantly, it was to show that, I am 100%, I am healthy, I have the ability and the capabilities to go outside and run routes. So more importantly than the times or the vertical or whatever, just going out there and running routes.
Okay, hang on one second. I'm sorry. Dylan Sanders.
Hey, have you been working on anything in your off time that you maybe don't think you got to show off at Purdue in that offense?
I think Coach Brown put me in position to play to my strengths and, have the ability to show who I am as a player. But I just been throughout this whole, I guess you could say off season or during this downtime, training for pro day or the combine. It's really just been a whole lot of routes, to be honest with you.
Okay, Alex.
Hey, just two quick questions. One, have you had any communication with the Steelers yet? And two, just take me through your mind when you're lining up pre-snap. Where are your eyes at? Where are you looking? Just take me through your pre-snap reads and keys whenever you're lining up.
Yeah, I haven't spoke with the Steelers, and pre-snap for me is we talk about triangles. So inside, outside, over the top, and then of course you get your eyes to the safety. Is it too high? Is it one high? Is there a guy directly over me? Is he inside? Is there a guy outside? Are they a trio? Things like that. So little cues that give you easy, accessible release, to different routes.
Okay, Zach Pearson.
Hey, Rondale. My question is, you've been kind of compared to anyone from Steve Smith to Tyler Lockett. Who do you kind of mold your game after at the NFL level? And my second question is, have you met with the Bears yet in the pre-draft process?
I'll answer your second one first. Yes, I have. But as far as molding my game after, I think I possess a lot of different qualities that make me unique as a player. So to pinpoint one guy, that would be tough. But, sure, you could throw in some Tyreek Hill or Steve Smith or guys like that. I think as far as studying goes, I like to watch Calvin Ridley, Keenan Allen, Cole Beasley in the slot, Cooper Kupp in the slot. So guys like that.
John McMullen.
Hey, Rondale. Just curious, you said you're a pretty unique player. What kind of feedback have you gotten from NFL teams about how they would like to use you? Is it strictly slot, out of the backfield? What have they been discussing with you?
Pretty much everything I've done in college, whether that be a jet sweep, whether that be outside running a bang-aid post, whether that be inside running an option route on third and short. So everywhere on the field, I've shown that I can win inside, outside, be a threat in the return game, and take whatever out of the backfield. So whatever's asked of me, I'm willing to do, honestly.
Okay, Edward Krzak.
Yeah, hi, Rondale. I just want to ask you, durability's kind of been an issue for you. How challenging has it been to go through that adversity since freshman year? And have you had to answer a lot of questions from teams about your durability?
Yeah, sure. It's pretty simple on my end, to be honest with you. I had 2 grade 1 hamstrings. So no tears, no strains, no surgeries, no knees. Had 2 grade 1 hamstrings. And like you said, of course, it's been a little hard or frustrating, if you will. But for me, it's just continuing to have the same approach and doing everything I can on the back end to take care of myself.
Okay, Tom Dienhart.
Hey, Rondale, are NFL teams going to ask you to return punts and kickoffs?
I would assume so.
Is that something you're comfortable doing?
No doubt about it.
Thank you.
Okay, do we have any more questions for Rondale? Please raise your hand. Okay, Edward again.
Hey, Rondale, just ask you about your size. I think you measured 5'7" today. A lot of players have come in at 5'7". Darren Sproles and Boston Scott with the Eagles. I cover the Eagles, but what are some of the challenges of playing at that sort of a height, or advantages, disadvantages even?
For me, man, I don't really get into all that. When I'm out there, I'm just playing, trying to make a play, trying to execute whatever's called. I don't really get into the numbers of how tall someone is, how fast they run, or anything like that. I mean, a slogan I've always used is how tall is a good football player? And I don't think that's a number you can put on it.
Okay, Alan Saunders. Alan Saunders.
Hey, Rondale,
Alan,
you talked about you talked about some guys that you've maybe compared yourself to, but as a whole, do you see the NFL utilizing players in sort of the role that you performed at Purdue more often now than maybe when you kind of broke out as a freshman? That it seems like that's a bigger part of NFL offenses right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Debo Samuel's a big one. I think he does a lot of the same stuff I did here at Purdue for the Niners, and obviously has a lot of success doing it.
okay, Mariano Cinto. Cinito.
Hi, Rondale. Mariano Cinito from No Huddle in Argentina. How are you?
I'm great.
All right, my question is this. What's the thing that you're gonna miss the most from college, and what's the thing you're most excited about in this transition to the pro level? I mean, it could be from playing with a great quarterback or going to a great wide receiver room. What's the thing that has captured your attention the most about the pro level?
I think what I'll miss the most about this town, this facility, and these people. I've had a great support system through my 2.5, 3 years here, and most importantly, I'll miss my teammates for sure, no doubt about it. I mean, and that's from the academic staff to the trainers to my coaches. I think that'll be the most unfortunate part of just saying goodbye to everyone. What I'm looking forward to or excited about in the NFL or being a pro is one, going to take care of my mother. I think that'll be really big for me. And then two, what you get in the business for, and that's to go win Super Bowls. So those are two things I'll be really, really excited about.
Okay, we've got time for 2 more questions. We'll go with Dylan Sanders, please.
Oh, I was gonna say, you seem to play above your. I mean, people like to mention the height, but it never seemed to be an issue at Purdue. What about your game do you think allows you to play at basically at a higher height than you are?
I was surrounded by some great guys, even players, coaches did a great job of preparing me. Even before this, hats off to my trainer and everyone who's been a part of the process. I think if you're not the tallest, you have to compensate somewhere else, whether that be your knowledge of the game, speed, strength, or whatever. And I think I possess a lot of those qualities. Okay,
final question is from Matthias.
Ronald, you have this year a class with a lot of good receivers that can do a lot of things. What do you think that's your major quality that you're bringing for the NFL?
Playmaking. So when we talk about money downs, 3rd and short, or anything like that with a backer one-on-one, I think I'm the best player in America. When we need a play, I think there's no doubt in my mind that I can get it done. So I think as a playmaker, I'm the best there is in the country.